Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens, Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram. This is fucking Talking Shit with Eagle, episode 442.5, the wormhole. Just like Wheeler Walker Jr. here, I also like to smoke pot a lot. I don't know if you know that. Cheers, you guys. Hopefully, you guys have filled your tray and well ready to hang out for a few. Get my chat back up here. Al's back. Cheers, Al. Nice to see you. Get the chat out of here. Nice to see you come back, Mr. Al. Thirsties. And I can hear myself yakking in the background. I know, I love the song too. He's got so many good ones, though. So many good ones. Cheers, John. I like fuck you, bitch. Pussy and Boots is a good one. Introvert Genetics. Cheers, Mr. Chad Westport. But there's another sound. Fucking hilarious. Man, I got smacked with a shitload of copyright yesterday. YouTube's watching. I think edibles are incredible. I do. Little kombucha, backwards, passion fruit, pineapple and passion fruit. Oh man, yeah, Wheeler's hilarious. If you haven't heard of Wheeler Walker Jr., I highly suggest you check that shit out. I actually did a cover of this, if you will. It's on my channel. That pretty funny. I think it's funny. Mr. Nowhere Man, how you doing? Hawaii Sustainable. Mr. Scott Toe. Cheers to you guys. I think edibles are incredible. I am firing it up, Dirt Road Dude. Cheers to you. On a cannabis lotion on my cock. I like smoking pot. I like smoking pot. Alive. Indeed. Oh, I do not karaoke. I karaoke in the shower. I karaoke in the garden. Have I karaokeed in public? No. What is your song to go? That's a good question. I like a lot of tunes. Right now, I listen to a lot of Mertz. It's been a good day. Good night. I am very much looking forward to hanging out with all the good folks in Luzerne, Michigan. Bigfoot Lodge caregiver event this weekend. Cheers to you, Meow Flower. Terps of the morning to you, my friend. I've been waiting for. I've got a shitload of coffee cups to give out to you guys that are lucky enough to make it to the event. I actually kind of started today passing them out to some good folks. I love giving them. out. I really do. All the sun raging. Yeah, friends in low places, boy. I have gotten picked up singing Friends of Role Plays. In a drunken karaoke night that I just forgot about until then. Gotta get somebody jump in, man. I need to get some trimming done. I was gonna pull down that Borg 13 back there, throw that fucker in the herbs dryer so I can share with some folks. Fucking this weekend, looking for my little lens so I can maybe give you guys a peek on what's back there. My desk is a mess. It is so fucking cluttered. I hate it when it's this cluttered, to be honest with you. It's not even funny. I don't like clutter. You make it, Al. I'll sure have one for you, my friend. This weekend, there we go. You can see back in there a little bit. That big old girl back there need to take that thing down so I can put it in my herbs now. Dry it out. What are you sorry for, Chad? The jelly bean does have a good buzz. You do. There's Johnny, can't see. There's Johnny. This mouse work looking in. Jeez. Here's Johnny. What's up, Johnny?
What's up, Eagle?
Not much, man. Listening to some tunes, waiting for one of you guys to pop on.
Chowing down on some of that medicated chicken from last night.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep, definitely. I'll stop chewing here in a second.
You gotta love some leftovers.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. So yeah, great conversation with that guy. He was a good interview. Pretty simple.
Yeah. Yes. I love them ones.
Yeah, he carried on very well. He did a good job. I think everybody enjoyed his conversation that he was putting out there too. So I think he knocked it out of the park. So I'm hoping he goes back to check out the chat and everything, because everybody was loving on him and everything, you know. So it was good. It was a good deal.
Chad
I'm glad
West.
he.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm glad he actually went through and watched some of the shows before he came on. That was a big plus, you know, because he kind of had a gist of how it went, you know.
I wonder sometimes if people I asked even do sometimes, but it was refreshing to see that he did went through and watched a few. Dirt Road Dude fucking hit that nail on the head. You know me very well, Dirt Road Dude. Chad Westport was asking, what dude is the one thing you want to see the most this weekend? And Dirt Road Dude took the words right out of my mouth. I want to see the people in the chat.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a long overdue for a community event to see some folks. Chad was asking if it was new gear, new genetics. Shit, man, I get gear in the mail, fucking, or Peagle Express, however you want to call it, about every other day. I don't get to see the people. I want to see the people, Chad. And this one's going to be a good one. As far as like the Michigan communities in general, Of course, I will be there. Not that I am bucking anybody, but the Michigan Bros Grow Show, I believe, are going to be there as well with their thing. So between us and them, there should be a good volume of Michigan Canna community there. So I am just fucking flat out looking to just hang out, kick my feet up and hang out. I'm kind of hoping to, if everything works out well, I think I'm going to stay and actually camp out this time around because I usually head home when it gets dark and kind of late and do the show. But this time around, I think I might hang out. I've some lithium battery packs. Not that I've got a good camera, you know what I mean, for like filming or anything, but I've charged up some lithium battery packs so I can just run a wire to the phone and fucking be out in the middle of nowhere. And if anything, maybe do a little bit of back and forth with some people, back whoever's there, or may just open it up, kind of, you know, here's what we're doing, and you guys can hang out and chat and listen along, type thing. Who knows? Who knows what happens? But I at least want to make it available one way or another. So hopefully that will work out.
And that sounds like a great shroom night.
Yeah, that's what I missed out last year, man. Everybody was like, "So you hanging out?" And
Uh,
everybody was like, "We got shrooms, wink," and I was like, "Oh man!" And it's such a good location for it, Johnny. I mean, you're right in the middle of the smack dab middle of Huron National Forest, right there. And seriously, there is nothing but like forest in any direction. I mean, it's like you're driving and you're like, "Oh, there was something back there. I think that was the event," and you you know what I mean. Yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna fucking miss it. You're gonna be right back in the woods, and
Shoot.
it's at the Bigfoot Lodge, and the setting is enough to where you get that feeling like there could be a Bigfoot. You know what I mean? You're that deep into like nothingness. The only other thing that's available that's like close is a graveyard. So like there's a graveyard, the campground, and then a wild open forest. Now, if that doesn't say a recipe for mushrooms next to a campfire and cannabis, I don't know what does. I don't know what
Yeah,
does.
exactly.
And last year we were right there, like tucked in, like right by the cemetery. It was like campground, fence, cemetery. And there was a few already like peeking out. I was like, "You guys are nuts, man. You guys are gonna fucking you guys are gonna feed off that energy all night long, you crazy asses." But I'm sure I missed out on a fun time, no doubt.
It sounds like it would have been a blast. I would love to go to an event, but it's so hot out here, you can't really have an outside event, you know, unless it's during the latter part of fall, early part of winter, you know.
Well, this one's a little different too. It's a more personal type thing, man. It started out as like a pretty small event, and hopefully it's getting bigger and bigger. But you get your vendors, your booths and shit, and that's all good and fun. But I'm pretty sure it's this round's the same as the last time. You can get in for free. Parking, I can't remember if they charge it for parking. I don't believe they do, but you can get your campsite for $10. Drive right
Man,
into your fucking parking spot, basically. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to fucking leave, you can camp out right there. But that's the fucking fun part is you can do your like loop, you can hang out, you get bored of the fucking, that you can go back to your campground, kick your feet
Yeah.
up, picnic table, smoke with some friends. And that was the best part of it. 9 o'clock, dark gets done, they do their last little festival shit. And then the rest of it is fucking stoners hanging out by the campfire. All you can smell is weed. You can hear good campfire stories as far as ear can reach. You
Man,
know
that
what I
just
mean?
sounds like nothing but fun. I mean, good times all the way around. That's what it sounds like. I can't imagine
Yeah.
not having a good time in a situation like that. Atmosphere, good friends, weed passing around all over, different kinds too, which would be nice.
Yep.
The variety in it. People probably throwing some hash down.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's going to be some great people there. Modern Genetics, right there.
Yeah.
In chat, he's been there a few times. Hopefully, Smiley. Hopefully, Red Eye Rustler be up there. Like I said, the MBS crew will be there. And fuck, we got Birdwatcher 420, Dankman Dan. There's a bunch of like people that we know of up here around me that will probably be there as well. Dankman Dan's a good guy, man. I don't
Yeah.
know if you've seen him around the community or whatnot, but that cat's an awesome dude, man. Very nice guy. I remember the first time I met him, I come across him in a grocery store, one of the local grocery stores. And that gentleman made me feel like a fucking rock star when I ain't nobody. You know what I mean? I ain't nobody. And it was like in the beginning stages of like the Michigan Bros Grow Show. And he did. He made me feel like a fucking rock star and shit. And he's really cool dude. Really cool dude. Much respect for showing me any kind of respect like that. But he'll be there and a bunch of other great Northern Michigan growers. It will be a good time, man. It will be a good time.
So, how many vendors do you normally have that show up there when you have the event? Is a lot or just a few?
The last time was it was October. There was a few. It hasn't been like a huge event. This looks like it's poised to be the biggest one yet. But again, I don't anymore. I, if it's a huge event, yeah, who gives, that's awesome. But the little events, man, I'm just as
Those are just as
great.
good. Yeah.
Hopefully, Bad Bunny shows up. They're always fucking fun people to hang out with at them cups too, man. Uh, Chris and Adrian, they're great people as well, man. So yeah, man, I'm the people, man. I
Yeah,
can't wait.
the Bad Bunny crew. They could talk some shit.
He's a
Oh,
fucking
that's stupid. Good people. Definitely good people. Yeah. So, I'll show you my beans the next night out. See how they look here. Take it over here, better light. Every one of them popped up.
Nice.
I'm
That's a
loving
lot
it.
of ladies. That's
It's a lot of ladies. Yeah. So I got some homes set up for them right here. I figured I'd set them into some singles real quick and do that and see how that works, But I did a bunch of transplanting, shifted a few things around. Got some over here getting ready to be well, put into flour basically. So I'm just kind of setting them in there a little bit. I'll bring them out, get them ready, harden them, kind of, get them used to the light. So I got them in there today. I'll take them out tonight, leave them into the regular veg, and then I'll start working on that part. But I got a couple coming down here pretty quick. Next day or so, I got a couple that I need to.
I like that frog. I was checking him out.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's lazy. He hangs out all the time. He doesn't catch any bugs or anything. Man, he's not much use for any garden. Not like Smiley's little frogs, or I don't know who was that that had the toad. That was you,
That's
right?
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mr.
You got,
Toad.
yeah. Mine doesn't work as hard as yours. He just hangs out.
I seen
He's
him
he's
last night after I got off the show too. That fucker's fat, man. I don't know. I don't. I don't know how he's doing what he's doing, but he is freaking healthy.
well. He's probably if you got any fungus gnats in there, he's probably taking those suckers down. You know.
Luckily, I haven't seen an invasion of those yet. Knock on wood. Holy cow! I'm terrified. I like the idea of this cover crop, Johnny, but I am fucking terrified that it could be.
Did you start up a cover
I
crop?
mean, yeah, a lot of shit's got cover crop in it, and I've been looking at it, and I'm about ready to just rip it up and chop and drop that shit and be done with it, man. Before anything comes.
You just don't want to even take a chance, huh? Yeah.
No, 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 no. And I was seriously looking at him yesterday in the tent there, the Columbium tent, and I was like, okay, these ones look slightly a little bit greener than those ones, but is it worth the chance of the pest, inviting more, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would rather fucking supplement with some earthworm castings or something.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. It's funny watching you go through this because it took you a long time to get you to get back the like the earth box stuff into the garden stuff. And now that you're doing that, you're stepping into that round. It's tough, man. When you're used to having a clean cocoa garden, it's a lot tougher to have those little buggers flying around and stuff.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and they, I did when they first got here, man. Did have a little bout with them, and I was like, I was quietly going, "Oh, these little motherfuckers," but it worked itself out. It worked itself out. But I'm afraid that, yeah, I know. I'm not one to invite things. I like to have things under control. I like to test things out a little bit, but I don't like to, invite problems. I like to stay the safe bets. I don't even bet. I don't even bet, Johnny. I don't play fucking poker. I don't like to lose my money, man. I like to gain. I don't like to know. I don't fucking bet. I ain't betting.
I'm not a gambler. I live in Vegas, and I'm not a gambler. Probably a good thing. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, because there's a lot of people that come out here and they end up living on the streets because they don't know how to control that endorphin that says, "I need to spend that money in that machine. Give me that handle." Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking to hopefully take down this board 13. I wanted to let it go a little bit longer, but here's the other bummer, Johnny, about going through this phase is, I've been liking this. I've been running the dairy dude as far as medium. It's a good product. I've been very happy with it so far, but like this last run, I let some of the girls get a little bit bigger, but that's not uncommon. It's more regular.
Mhm.
And like the board 13 back here, I'd like to let it go a little bit longer, but the dairy do kind of like didn't make the whole mile. You know what I mean? She's
There wasn't
yellowing out.
enough energy in it.
She's yellowing out a little bit, and she's close enough to where I can take her. I can take her, but I would like to let her go a little bit longer and let everything fully ripen, but it's not going to happen. It's to the point now where things are yellow enough to where she might go negative. There's once you lose so much, you can start losing turbs. It'll start eating itself, and
Well,
I don't want.
what about just putting like a handful of worm castings into a container, shaking that up and putting it in? No,
Nah, too close, too
too close to
close.
the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's maybe better just take her down than try to lock something up in there. You know what I mean? That I don't want.
right. Exactly. I understand that. Yeah. I'm always, whenever it gets to about 2 to 3 weeks out from where I feel like it's going to be close to finishing, I don't even put anything in it at all. I mean, worm castings, nothing. I just run it straight out, just water.
But what that does tell me, if I'm going to continue to use it, that I am going to have to start
Keep it up.
implementing pressing earlier on, a little something to carry her through. I mean, I like the price of it. I like the price of it. The price is right. I mean, it's what, $9 a bag, $9 a foot for and it's got a lot of stuff in it. It's got the kelp and all that good stuff. It's got a lot of good stuff in it, just not enough. And I was told by a little birdie that they were working on straight up cannabis formula, but we're not there yet.
A little bit more nos in it,
Yeah.
take
Well,
off.
it's weird how things kind of work out like that too, because I was in the grocery store there, and the guy was like, "Hey, man, that's how I got the coast of Maine. That stuff there." And so it's a little bit more. It's 1.5 cubic feet, and it's $20 a bag, which that would be most people's price. I'm sure I could get a little bit better, but what I think was going to happen is I'm pretty much close as far as volume. You know what I mean? 1.5 versus the two bags I would buy, the 2 cubic feet. But I'm getting what I see is more nutrients in there. It may take me to the end. So is it
Right.
worth a little bit more to get a little bit less, but a little bit more? You know what I mean? So it might be
Why
time to.
why don't you mix them?
I don't know. That's a good thought as well.
That way you'll get the best of both worlds at that home.
And
I mean,
here's another.
when I
This is
first started throwing my stuff together, I got cocoa, I got peat moss, and I got other stuff that I mixed into it for amendments and kind of created my own shit in a way.
that's where I'm coming around to. Is all these soils are coming around, and I would like to reuse. Usually, I don't reuse as much as for me. The reuse mainly comes into effect during the winter months. So when it's nice enough to get rid of it and plant seed, you know what I mean, to where it's immediately growing grass, that's done. But in the winter months, I try to recycle through that time to where I can't throw things out. So I don't want shit in piles laying around. So during the winter months, I try to recycle a little bit. If I could actually get a nice enough system a little bit, I would prefer to recycle all the time. But, until I get an idea of, the ups and downs, what I really needed to add to supplement in between, I don't want to go full time recycle. Cheers, Mr. Greenfingers.
Cheers. How are
How
you guys?
how are the locusts doing?
They're around. I haven't really seen any since that one night.
That's good.
So I think they might have flew straight over, avoided me.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
That was a worrisome thing.
Yeah, like all my little sprouts were eaten.
Fish shit, that's good stuff. You ever use that? And yeah, obviously Greenfingers must have. He's got the shirt. Johnny, you ever used it?
No, the only fish shit I've used is the fish shit I got out of my neighbor's tank. That's pretty good fish shit. It had
Yeah,
turtle
that's
shit
right.
in it too. Yeah.
I used to use beta fish. 13 of them.
Yeah, I got a couple of buckets. I got about 8 gallons of fish shit left that I got to mix in and incorporate into some of my waterings, into my veg water. I'm not going to do any of that into my flour.
Golden egg.
It's good looking nut. Did it come out of one of your mystery boxes?
Yeah.
Nice. That shit was pretty sticky last night. You were getting it all stuck in your fingers.
I know. I'm surprised. It's been over more than 6 months. Like fucking just sitting in the desert, fucking getting all hot and didn't lose shit. I'm still sticky. It's crazy. And it barely started to yellow up. What was that, Eagle?
I said I was gonna pull this girl here out in a sec. Pull out that board 13.
So how are those clones doing on the project and everything?
Oh, they're doing good.
Are the other ones full on budding out yet, or what?
Well, I posted up the update of the first round Columbiums. I don't know if you could, but that tent's looking good for Bloom Plus. For that, you know what I mean? That thing's bud wall to wall 4x8. I mean, it looks good. And again, thank you, kind of kicking me in the ass, because I normally wouldn't have fucking got in there and fucked with that driver. I usually would have figured, you know what I mean? I don't want to max it out. It's already fucking set at the factory max of what it should be. But man, if I would have left it the way it was, I told that to the Bloom Plus agent too. If I would have fucking left that the way it was, you would have got a big fat.
Right? You know, it's funny. I got smacked upside the head so many times for fucking with shit when I was a kid, because I just couldn't leave stuff alone. You know, I had to mess with it. I had to take it apart and put it back together just to see how it worked. So
my parents would buy me shit, and I'd straight take it apart. Here's a new stereo. Da-da! Great. Where's the screwdrivers? I want to know how that shit works.
I still do it to this day. Something breaks. I fucking take it right to the workshop. Fucking see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. And if I can't, you know what I mean? I can't fix it. But if I fucking learned something, but, it's worth a shot. It's always worth a shot, right?
Yeah, exactly. And at the same time, you can always recycle that cord or whatever you might have in there that could be utilized because I know I've had a few fans. Yeah, I've had a few fans where the cable went bad, and it was fairly new, and the cable went bad. It's like, what the heck? So I took it apart. I put a new cable on it. Damn thing worked. And I said, well, shoot, there you go. Save me a little money.
Cheers for Thumb OG. I see you in chat. How you doing?
What's up, Captain?
What's up, Captain?
Hey, how's everyone doing tonight?
I got some of your humidity out here today.
Oh,
it's got to be at
some
least
of
70% out there. Yeah.
some of this what's going on behind me right now.
Yeah, it looks like a fog behind you.
Well, that's actually rain. I was gonna make it out to the Black House and try to do the show out from there, as I tried to do on Tuesday. But just like now, we're in this time of period of the rainy season where it will rain for like 10, 15 minutes and then stop for half an hour. Rain for 5 or 10 minutes, stop for 20 minutes, just continuously throughout the day.
And I've never been anywhere where it rains like Thailand. Oh my God, it comes down like steroids, man. Like it, if you're on the beach huts, the water comes off so fast, it makes a divot in the sand underneath the eaves of the, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm moving out of the rain.
Yeah, we had a crazy storm last night, and because it was 90 degrees, so all the windows and doors were open, and we just flooded half the inside of the house from enjoying the storm, really.
So what do you hear about China's little bit of rain that they got?
Oh, it's just
No, I didn't hear anybody. Yeah, I seen cars getting just washed away, and people in subways literally standing up to their shoulders high in water.
I've caught up with you. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, man. Fucking hell. Their rail system.
Yeah. I mean, is that scary or what? I seen a guy sitting in his car, and the water was caressing over his windshield and going by, and it was going by fast, and he's sitting there with his phone videotaping. I guess, if that's it, that's it,
It was bad for me too, dude. The raspberries got so wet that on my way up to the den, my back got soaking, man. Nah, I'm just mucking about. Yeah, that looked pretty wet, Captain.
yeah.
Some Thai rain.
At least my banana tree out there is loving it, and a little sprout coming out. I wanted to actually show you some of the fruit that was on the tree out here that a little while ago I was showing you that was green. And now they're all turning yellow. But I'm going to back out of this rain a little bit.
It's tropical, man. Tropical.
Should have left that dome off of those little seedlings. They all started getting limpy.
Yeah, they get dry pretty quick, I bet.
Yeah, they don't like that. Holy cow. Look at that shit. What is that again?
That's the board 13 that Alex Hardy sent me. That thing was this big. It was this big when I put it to flower. If you go back, if you go back and watch the last few updates for the boom thing, this week, the girls off and to the right. There's 3 girls off to the right, Colombian. They're week 5, 6. Okay. There's 3 to the left. There's 3 Colombian girls. Those are week 4 or 5. midway, like 2 weeks into it, I was like, shit, there's going to be some space here. So I threw in the board 13 point, and I said, wow, this girl will catch up with the rest of them. And if you go back and watch today's update, that fucking board 13 is already blew by all the Cholumbios fucking praying to the light. I actually had to raise the light today just because of the board 13. Blowing right by them already. But yeah, this thing's a fucking beast, man. And again, when this thing fucking took off, it was a fucking bush, you know what I mean? I went in there and I see how quickly she was taking off. I went in there and I defoliated heavy weed too. Let me see if I can slow this bitch down. And I thought, she slowed down a little bit and you could see all these bud sites developing. And I thought, man, I fucked myself. I'm going to end up with a bunch of like little tight, greasy buds. You know what I mean? But as you can see, that defoliation didn't do shit on this thing. It just threw nug, 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 nug. And it's fucking like a nice lemon fuel, which I didn't.
That's a beautiful thing.
I'm looking forward to this. So, true to my word, he said, all I want is to pass it. Make sure you pass it.
That's the look he gave you then, huh?
He told you pass it on. Whatever you find, pass it on. That's a good person, man. Tell him. He's put one rule in place to make sure the love spreads.
I'm a receiver today. I'm going out for the pass.
I'll have a couple of cuts with you this weekend. If you're gonna head up that way and you're interested in acquiring one of these cuts, let me know. They're limited, but if you want one and you're gonna be up at the Bigfoot Lodge this weekend, hit me up. I will bring you one and a fucking mug.
Fuck yeah! I'm on my way. Bigfoot Lodge, you said, yeah? Come on.
Yeah. I wish you could come, Greek 13.
Yeah, you know it'd roll out.
Fucking be badass.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It will happen. It will happen.
In due time.
I love the fish shit t-shirt, man. It's wicked.
Thank you.
I just started using that stuff, actually. I put a sample through one of my beds and then started my way through one of their bottles. I'm pretty impressed with that stuff. Like, everybody always is. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I thought it was just a gimmick at first.
First time I used it, I was like, that's a gimmick. It ain't going to do anything. As in, I applied it and nothing really happened. And then I applied it the second time and I was like, oh. So, and it already, it's not often there's room for an because you've got a lot going on, with an organic system. But I will be using it in the future.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Just to sneak it in, it is 4. Oh, I did get it in just before the 20.
Yes, you did.
It still counts.
Cheers.
Holy shit, martial artist says he's driving 13 hours from Vermont to come to the event. You got a fucking clone.
He's got a clone. He's got a mug. Come on.
You definitely got your name on one. That's awesome, by the way. So what are you guys smoking on? This shit's probably pretty loud on your guys' end. I'm sorry, I didn't even think about it. I'm just rocking it over here.
420, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Blue sherbet, man, bottom of the jar. It's 6 months old and it's fucking amazing. Like wow, I wish I'd kept the cut, you know, one of them. But it was an asshole to grow.
Hold on here. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that.
It was an asshole to grow 4 times in a row, and then I was like, done, and now I wish I'd kept it. Been better at growing.
That sucks.
Well, I'm burning up on a salad. I got a little bit of Grand Dog Mimosa, some Tangyland in there, a little bit of my haze, and some of my blue haze. So a couple of them in there.
Did you trim them up? Did you grind them up on purpose, or was it just loads of stuff that was laying about?
Put them all in on purpose.
Right. One little nug from each. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And made a nice little mixture, and oh yeah, it's like smoking keef in different variations. You know, it's really cool.
Me myself, I am smoking Mendo Loco. A little bit of Mendo Loco and some bubble hash that I've been smoking on. I had one little hunk left, and since, of course, Frenchie passed, I've been puffing along on that. And this is the last of it, so it's looking like there might be a hash episode on the horizon.
What's Mendo Loco like?
It's good. It's fucking gassy with a little bit of like kind of Blue City Diesel to it. No, a little bit. That's what you get from that locomotion. Is what stands out there. Very nice. But I've been what I have been smoking though the last couple of days is a little bit of a salad, Johnny. A little bit of what you're talking about right there, and what it's a perfect match in my book, and that is the jelly bean and the velvet punch. So basically, it's a little orange and grape. You know what I mean? You kind of go like 50-50 on it. And oh man, it's been super pleasant. It's hard to describe, but it's like this. I don't know. It's delicious. But I've been mixing those two together the last few days. Kind of create my own little thing there.
Well, you know, I was having issues with a couple of my strains. The Blue Haze, I've never really enjoyed it. Gets me high, but I don't like the blowout of it. It's just, it hits me in the back of the throat, and I don't like that, whatever that is. It's
haze, the haze flavor, like
no, it's not that. It's almost like it almost feels like it's drying my throat out. It's a feeling that I get.
That's like diesel for me. Yeah, I get less. I get that.
It's almost like drying my throat out, and I don't enjoy that part of it. It almost feels warm, you know, in a way. So somebody told me, mix that shit up with something you really like and see how that tastes. And I did that. Man, I'll tell you what. Was that you, Green Fingers? Yeah. He told me to try that out, and I did. And I said, holy shit, man, that's working. I mean, because now it's enjoyable. You know, before it was just sitting in the jar, just getting older.
Yeah, when you told me that, I was like, what a shame. Mix that with some weed that you like. And you're like, huh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Were you smoking, Green Fingers?
What was that?
Were you smoking, dude?
Oh, I'm smoking whatever my mom brought from the shout out to my mom. She brought, what did she bring? Oh, my car. I'm fucking high now. Fucking she brought my car. She got my car towed here. And she put my first she put my dead dog. She's fucking awesome. I was waiting for that dog so I could bury her finally. And then she put my plants, like all of them that she could find. There was like maybe like 100 of them. They were like really skinny, like little when they weren't like the way I grow. They were just like the secondary seeds, whatever fell out. They were just like they can be like 5-6 feet tall still. They got giant. So I'm just like a mixed salad of all those fucking buds. It looks like this. All leafy. But once you get rid of that leaf.
Sounds like a good mum, though, dude.
That's a good looking note. Yeah.
It's rock hard.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, don't throw that at any windows. Might break it.
What are you smoking, Captain?
I'm smoking on the same stuff that I've been smoking on for the past 2 years.
Okay.
You know, no, it's not dry. I packaged it correctly, and when I open up the pegs, I still get that smell. Like the Chong and cheese has a nice cheesy but fruity smell to it. The wedding cake still has that cake batter smell, terpene to it, and of course the Gorilla Glue is Gorilla Glue. But the only thing that I have that actually saves it is this great ass keef box that I made years ago, and all the keef that's collected. But mine isn't in bud form, so you guys make me all jealous when you show me these buds. And you know that plant behind you, Eagle, that fucking thing's awesome.
Well, you got it ground down already.
Yeah, that's how I have to get it here.
I understand.
Because this is all Michigan and Ohio grown.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. But yesterday I went through probably about 4 or 5 grams of hash and about a gram of what I call goo concentrate. It, you know, at one point it could be shatter, but in Thailand it's just goo because it's always so damn hot.
You know what the funny thing about this is? I love this, and I've had the opportunity to do this a few times. You see this plant alive right now. You guys follow the garden and know this is the first time I've ran this plant. And I will be smoking this with you fuckers Friday. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the chance for the naysayers to see how bad that Herbs Now machine will rob all the terps
Wicked.
out of it.
I would. That's very fucking cool, actually. Yeah, man. That's cool. When you said I'll be smoking it Friday, in my head I was like, so is he saying he's got a jar of it? No, it's going to be an Herbs Now thing. Yeah. So that will be interesting. Yeah. Friday.
I've done it a lot too. When I fucking first started way back when with the fucking bros guys there, I did the same thing a lot with them. I'd show up with a cup. I'd be like, yeah, this is the stuff that we were talking a couple days ago. I just pulled this shit out of the dryer. They'd be like, no fucking shit. This is fucking loud. I'd be like, yeah, I know. Oh, people always talk shit about them dryers making you weed all shitty, but man, they'll see when you see.
Dude, I can hear a cricket.
Not me.
Okay, but it's weird that we talked about it last night. I was like, Eagle's got a cricket, man. Where's the toad at?
Somewhere.
I think Green Fingers
is that
got
somewhere.
Is that your place?
It's in the bathroom.
That cricket finger? Yeah. He's got it. He's honing in on him.
That's funny, man.
There he is.
Oh, he's
bugger.
Cool.
He needs
I
his
got
own phone if he wants to be on the show. You get me? Get your own
Yeah.
fucking device.
The problem is he has a family of like 1 billion out here. And when it gets humid, they all freaking come out.
A family of 1 billion. It's a lot of mouths.
Where's it? Where's the
I've got
reverse?
an extra phone and a cricket. I think that'd be fucking hilarious to do to you guys one night, just to give him a box. Holy
Give
I
shit!
wish
That's
you got.
the toter box, man. Come on.
Those things.
Eagle, I got it. The perfect thing. Set that thing up inside the box with the cricket, and then when nobody's saying anything, you just hit the button. It goes right to the cricket. You can start talking.
Oh, those fuckers again. Damn.
There's 3 of them now. See that little one?
Put the cricket in there.
Put the earwig in there. Let's see who's got the bigger picture.
Oh, there's the little one. See the little ones in the leaf right there. I can't get more light.
Yeah, don't get too close.
There's
Yeah.
a little
Follow the camera
little
in.
one.
Yeah, we could see him.
There's that one, and then that one.
The fucker right there on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah, look how little that one. That one got my dog's nose.
Yeah.
He was on a piece of trash. The dog went to pick it up and fucking. At least it wasn't that one or that one. That one looks sick. That's a good tattoo right there. It's all curled in.
Nasty looking, man.
The little one's the most dangerous one. That's crazy.
Yeah, they can't control that venom.
House plants.
You gotta be careful of that shit, Johnny. Check your shoes.
What's that?
Do you have to check your shoes and shit like that? It's a way of life, yeah?
All the time, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, anytime I pick up a pair of shoes, I smack them together upside down. Look inside of them. Because you never know what's going to crawl inside of your shoe.
Got it filled up.
I go across the street here and I don't take my shoes off at my friend's house because at night all the little scorpions come out. It's just like a little bee sting, but you know, you're driving down the road and you turn on your headlight and all of a sudden that noise you were hearing was you driving over all these little scorpions because they're just everywhere.
Wow.
That sounds wicked.
It's like
Yeah,
you're
if you
driving
walk too far, if you walk too far out in the woods, you know, you're not on the top of the food chain here in Thailand. That's for sure.
Dude, and it's not too far into the woods either, dude. It's like you say it like that, but like not far in, you start to get into some pretty Indiana Jones shit where the spider webs are like 4 feet across, 5 feet across, shit like that. Like, oh shit, there's a web that fuck, look at the fucking spider in the middle of it. So like it might not even be that deadly, but it's this fucking big. Yeah. Cockroaches that are this size, you know.
We actually have a spider here like we have back in Michigan and Ohio, the brown recluse. And it will bite you, and it's not a big spider at all, but it just eats away at the flesh. Yeah. And then we have the little centipedes here, whatever they are. And those don't have to be too big either to kill you. It's the big ones that really don't do anything to you. It's the small little suckers that get you.
Yeah, they're a weird thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're just so fucking venomous.
That's why we wear sandals here a lot of the time and flip-flops, because then you don't have to worry about that shit being in your shoe. But yeah, if you're wearing shoes, you always bang them against something to make sure there ain't nothing curled up in there.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, getting a 8-9 foot king cobra or a brown cobra in your shoe, but you never know what you wake up to in the morning wrapped around your fruit trees. That's when you decide to go back in the house too.
Yeah, that shit love hang around in the toilet as well for some reason.
It's cool and it's hot as fuck here.
Yeah.
But actually, this time of year is perfect with the rains. 85 degrees, 89 degrees outside. There's a nice breeze. It actually feels like it's like 76, 77 degrees.
We've got a major streak going on. We'll be 90 degrees again today and tomorrow. Even though we had a fucking monumental storm last night, it just cleaned it up. It didn't stop it being blazing hot. But I'm not complaining. That's my temperature.
Eagle, it looks like those colas, or do they kind of spiral around on some of them?
Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah. Would you grow that in? That cocoa plant?
Eagle,
You're on mute. You're on mute.
A little bit back and forth, but not too bad, Nice.
I like that when a cola does that spiral thing going up it. It's kind of cool looking.
Back and forth buds.
Yeah. Instead of completely connecting, it just kind of makes a spiral going up the stem.
And
it's really
you can
cool.
see, I had to bend that bitch too. You know what I mean? Look right here. This thing, if you look at it, this thing was a foot taller. I had to bend it there.
It's a beautiful mess.
Yeah.
There's this one over here. I had to bend this top as well. She was, out of sight there. She was that much taller.
Damn. That's huge. What would you say that got up to? 6?
Fucking almost every bit of 6'6". If I wouldn't have been, we hit the top of that tent.
That's amazing.
That thing was fucking under a foot when I started. This thing was 10, 12 inches from the top of the soil when I flipped it.
Crazy. Big pot.
10 gallon. 10 gallon.
Yeah.
It made roots fast, man. Hey, you know what? I touched Jilly number 1 yesterday and got orange off it for the first time. But it was still that, and this is my preferred orange actually, but it was that orange rind. So it was like really fucking orange, orange, bitter orange. And it was like, I was like, oh, hello, come on, that's the one I want. It still doesn't get me as boxed as that, but I do love that terp the most.
That jelly bean, I talk my shit about the orange, but man, that jelly bean, that same pheno that you're talking about, I've been smoking on, and that shit's been kind of fucking me up a little bit, I gave some of that very same to Big Jar Grows, and he said the very same thing. He's like, man, that's actually the orange I like. And he said that shit knocked the missus right out on the ride. Good. I'm glad you got it.
That's a good one.
What's that, dude?
Some Jerry Garcia weed.
Nice.
It's fucking fire too. Like it's just got the smallest piece, but I'm gonna throw it in on a salad. So fucking loud though. And then Santana, some weed from Santana. There. And this
Nice
one's really
packaging.
Can you show us again and like hold it still in front of the camera, please?
You know I can't stay still. Shit, you're asking so much from somebody right now that like does not know how to.
Okay.
Where's the camera? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I thought it was up in the corner the whole time. It's like down at the bottom. Holy shit!
Okay.
It's really
Thank
hard
you.
to see because it's so hard. It's like a hard. It's as hard as mine.
Mm.
Well, mine's a little harder because it's drier, but so that's mine. That's mine. That's theirs. Outdoor, more than
Dispensary.
like. Yeah, this is made with love, and this is made with a little less love. This is made for seed. This is grown for seed intentionally. So that's why I don't manicure it. It did look like shit like this. Where'd it go? Like, shitty ass freaking larfy piece. And then that larf turns into rock hard little nugs underneath all that larf. It's not really larf. Just, yeah, it's a good fake out. It looks like it's nothing, but the weight's pretty heavy. Ow, get off my foot, bud.
Yeah, so I had. What's that? What's that, Eagle?
Eyes ready to stare. That's one thing, man. Contacts do not like fucking staring and trimming. They dry out fast. Once you start, if you don't glove up, man, you ain't fucking with your contacts till you're done. Till you washed up. You ever made that mistake? Touch your eyes after trimming? Either to like quickly fucking or something. Woo! That shit burns.
Even worse, pollinating something after throwing all the pollen out. Oh, that's even like, yeah. I get so itchy. I turn all bright red.
I've made that mistake of rubbing my eyes every once in a while I'm trimming, and I usually do it about once a year. And the eyelashes just stick together, and you're running looking for, not the alcohol, but the oil to break it apart. And you're like, God damn it.
The mineral oil works.
The oil trick was I've actually picked that one up from Sequence. That was a nice tip. Washing down with some kind of oil, vegetable oil, olive oil works well. After
what are you talking about? Oh,
cleaning
your fingers
up after defoliating or trimming.
But especially when you touch your eyes and you have it in your eyelashes, and your eyelashes are stuck together with the resin because you're sitting there trimming.
So here's one. This is a challenging one. I was hitting a dab. I had the dab on the dab rig. I put it on the inside of my banger. Thought it would have melted off. Took the dab tool out the way. The dab was still on the end of the tool. It dropped on my wife's beautiful fucking cotton pink carpet, and obviously just infused into the fibers. So I was like, shit. Do you know what the first thing I did? I went to move our massive wooden sleigh bed. I was like, fuck it, man. Move the bed over a couple of fucking inches. I'm golden. How childish is that? So anyway, I didn't even realize till I'm recounting the tale. Anyway, so obviously, as soon as you do that, the bed is so big and it's big fucking hard wood. Well, the carpet's just collapsed under where the feet of that are. So there's no way you could do that. You're just going to have this collapsed bit of carpet. So I got the iron, my wife's iron, or the household iron, and and some toilet paper or some tissue paper, some kitchen towel. I put it on top of the dab, and then I ironed the tissue paper, and it drew out a load of the dab. Yeah, and it pulled it into the tissue paper, which was warm. So then I got a cotton bud and just cleaned up the fibers with some alcohol. You could never tell it happened. So going from where I'm like, I might cut a square out here and put another square in, let me move the bed, that kind of shit, to never happened. I was like, come on.
I like the original because it kind of tells you how much really you worry about Mrs. Green 13, because your initial answer was like, oh, fuck, she gonna say this.
Do you know what the real of it is? It was right next to my bed, and like everything is perfect, decorated, lovely, and it was probably the real was for me. That was going to be something I was going to see every fucking day, and it was going to drive me mad. Like I'd have got you fucking idiot, but that's as bad as it gets. I already gave myself a couple of them.
Nice save, though. Nice save for sure.
Lost the dab, though.
Yeah, that's definitely a trick to carpet cleaning.
I got it from back in the day, getting wax on the carpet. You get wax from a candle. You can do that iron with some paper trick. Yeah,
you can even put a terry cloth down there and it transfers right into it, you know. And yeah, definitely. I've seen guys do that before. Pretty amazing stuff. It's amazing the little techniques that you pick up and learn along the way as you're going through life. But I took a couple of plants that were they were struggling in veg, and I threw them outside today. I said, that's it. You guys are going out to full sun. Let's see how you handle that, you know? So I went out there, and I in my bed, my raised bed, I dug about a 2-inch hole, set the pot down into it, put the dirt around it, and watered it into the spot. We'll see how it goes.
With enough humidity, they'll take any heat you want. Really, you can make it as hot as you want if you can make it as humid as you want. But you ain't going to be able to do that out there. That's going to be, yeah. They're going to have to toughen up.
Yeah, right now it's very humid.
Yeah.
Which is very odd for this area, you know. Had another flash flood warning today. Yeah, the other day when we had 6 inches of water running down my drive, or down the pavement there. Yeah, it gets a little insane at times.
We've had that in the UK so much this last few years, flash floods. It was that kind of rain last night, and around the UK there were people boating down the street and shit. It gets fucking crazy. Weird stuff.
Well, guys, I gotta shut her down. I gotta trim on this thing until I'm ready to pass out, and then I gotta do it all again.
Yeah, man. Pack that herbs now up, man.
Who's on tonight?
Reparation Seeds on Instagram will be here tonight.
Nice. And just like Eagle said, anybody in the chat there, you guys need to step up and come up here and share your story, man.
There's been some really good leads too that I need to follow up on. It's just been kind of a crunch week, man. I've been doing that floor, getting ready. I got a little bit of harvesting to do. I got to get ready for this weekend because obviously I'm blowing shit off for 2 fucking days. So
hell yeah. Is this the one that's close to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to stay over?
I believe so. I'm thinking about going live. They're doing the show that night.
That'd be
Maybe
sweet.
just sit there and maybe draw somebody over, you know what I mean, and bullshit, or possibility of just firing it up and turning the mic on and letting you guys like peek in while we hang out, while everybody kind of hangs in and chat, and maybe if somebody wants to wander over, and I don't know. Either way, we'll be there,
Sounds
try to get her
fun.
going. If anything, fire it up so everybody else can have fun. That's for sure. So
Cool.
Wicked.
Right
yeah,
on.
man, that's going to be a good time. All right, I'm going to be
Amigo.
first. Green Fingers, Captain, Johnny, Eagle, thank you so much. Great start to the day. Peace and
Later,
love.
Green 13. Hey, wait a minute, Green 13. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
See,
Eagle?
it can be done. It can be done, Eagle. He stopped me.
Eagle?
Look, I was all...
Eagle? Go ahead.
Good night, Green 13. Thank you, brother.
thank you, Green 13. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, man.
He's got his foot on that gas at all times. You got to slow that boy down, All right,
Tommy
Eagle.
Treckman, he's going to be up there. He said he'd do the show with me.
Right on. Right on.
Looking up already.
Already. Okay. I'm going to jump out. Eagle, Captain 420, Green Fingers.
Peace, Johnny.
Much love. Always have a place for us to roost. Appreciate it, Eagle.
Have a good one, Johnny. Thank you, brother.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Well, Eagle, I'll be the next one. I've got a guy here in Thailand that came from California about 18 years ago, and he used to grow in California and come here after selling the crop here in Thailand, and he moved here to Thailand, and he actually ran the Thai Farmers Council test gardens here in Thailand also. Very interesting person, very knowledgeable. And I think it would be a good guest, and he's open and willing to come on anytime you're ready.
Nice. I need to follow up on that. It sounds like one I don't want to miss. Appreciate it, my friend.
Yeah, he'll be a good one for you. He won't fill it out completely because, like all of us, he's got little ticks, and once he gets to about 2.5 hours, that's about it. But I think you should do like a campfire wormhole, something like that. That would be cool. Because I know I'm sitting over here, I'd greatly appreciate that because I miss festivals. Damn. And I think the one you're going to, may have been kind of small last year, but I think this year it's going to explode. I think you're going to have a killer time.
I hope so. I know so. And get your ass back to Michigan so you can be here. You should be here.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll be joining you and Buddy and everybody else there in Callao at Buddy's event. I think
No
that's
doubt.
the 27th, 28th of August.
Oklahoma was postponed, so I will definitely be in Michigan and at that event. So I will most definitely be there. So,
yeah, I kind of use that as my birthday party too, because my birthday's just usually a couple days afterwards, which is really nice. And Buddy puts that event on for free, and there's live music, and Michigan's best dead cover band is usually there, which is great. So if people aren't doing anything there in Michigan, please come on out. Buddy does give away quite a bit of stuff, and there's people there from the seed companies. They give out seeds. So, come out and enjoy. Have a good night. Thanks a lot, Eagle. Like I say, that plant looks killer. Peace, everyone out there in chat. Talk to y'all later.
Much
Peace and
respect.
love.
Have a good day, brother.
All right, Eagle. I'm out. I'm freaking high now. Like this weed is really freaking strong. That Jerry Garcia stuff or whatever. It's like freaking indica, and I don't smoke indicas. Have a great night or morning. Fuck, it's morning. Have a great morning. Beautiful plant. What kind of pot is that you have it in?
It's just a 10 gal regular nursery.
A regular one. Cool. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Good growing. Love you, man.
Hey, brother. Thanks for popping on.
No problem.
Well, for the rest of you, that does it for episode 442.5, The Wormhole. And I hate to say this, but I deeply regret to say that unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip out on the shout outs tonight too, because I've only got about an hour and a half before I fall on my face. And I really need to get this plant taken care of. So hopefully you give me a little bit of forgiveness, a little bit of slack on the shout outs tonight. I'll make it up to you if you make it up to Northern Michigan to the Bigfoot Lodge this weekend. I'll hang out, smoke some weed, have some cup, probably some flour for you, some slabs, make some t-shirts, some other swag. Come see me. So have a great day. It is what? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. For God's sakes, put some hump in your day. Moreover, if this is the end of your day, get some rest so you can put some hump in that day. If that's your random acts of kindness, that shit works. With that being said, do something nice for somebody. Random acts. I'm a living, breathing example of that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am grateful for all of you guys for hanging in, tuning in night after night. Thank you very much.